Very weird.
T3 Media.
Through the media.
All right, guys. I thought it would be a good opportunity and a time to do a quick spoiler review of the TV show season 2 of The Boys, and who else that could help me with this, but none other than the one and only Joy Aleman. She doesn't. She is out there doing something else, but I'm gonna make her stop what she's doing out there. She's real busy and help me out real quick. It's gonna be real fast. So while she's walking over here, taking her sweet ass time, hit the like and subscribe button, and then let us know what you think. So, about time you get here. I told you to hurry up.
You didn't give me any warning.
Overall, you said you liked it.
Oh yeah, a lot better.
Way better.
Yeah, I really liked it.
Like season 1 was a trash.
No, it was good too, but this one just, I don't know if it was because it made you wait every week, if that made a difference at all.
I think season 1 did the same thing.
No, it didn't.
Did they unpack the whole season? Yeah, they did. Yeah, that's probably, yeah. And I'm telling people that is a good thing. Going back to the traditional weekly thing is a good thing. I know our attention span is like, I need it now, but it makes the I don't know, it builds the tension. I think it adds to
That's
it.
old folks. Man, we are used to that.
Yeah, it's better.
People have gotten spoiled now to the let's watch it all.
Instant gratification. Yeah, TV's not supposed to be like sex. Starlight. I liked her better because, I liked her a lot in season 1 and in season 2 equally because of what she went through with the Deep, dealing with her religion and everything like that. And I liked her better in this situation because she was like the underground mole.
You got to see her be a little less afraid.
And be more of a badass.
Be able to just say, you know what, I'm going to do what I want to do. I'm going to stop worrying about what people think.
Yeah. Anthony Starrs as Homelander just dialed up the creepy.
He has got that evil
thing now.
That I can look directly at you and tell a lie so well.
Yeah.
And you'll never know.
His facial expressions without even any dialogue is sometimes better. That the way he just the way he just, I guess he taps into his character so well. He doesn't even have to talk, and he's really good at expressing what Homelander is going through. He needs people to love him, so he's focusing on that. His son, he also needs his son to love him, and then now he found a new woman who he can focus on. He's trying to, like, I guess, have it all.
He definitely, at this point, doesn't seem to have much of a conscience.
Yeah.
So it's easy for him.
Except at the end, for the boy, I was saying when we were watching, I said that boy is his weakness. Emotionally, it's his weakness. And even when Stormfront was pushing it, what was it what was she teaching him? Reverse racism or white genocide?
Yes,
white genocide. Stormfront. I mean, even Homelander was like, the way he looked was like,
yeah, I don't necessarily think he's a racist. I think
he just hates people.
It's all about himself.
Yeah, he's just more concerned about himself. Like if nothing but the black community loved him, he'd probably be cutting a hip hop album the next day.
Because he definitely seemed a little shocked when Stormfront
said the white genocide.
Put it all out there. Like, here, let me show you all this.
Yeah,
like it was called kind of like.
He had to adjust his whole belief system and jerry rig it to fit into. I guess I can deal with that.
If it means they'll like me, okay, cool, we'll do it.
Yeah, if we're gonna have sex in the sky like that, then yeah, I'll keep doing it. Yeah, I'm telling you, that's all it takes. You put that much effort into it, you can get a guy to do whatever you want. Butcher, I think Butcher was better this season. He was the same, exactly same, but
the two of them.
Him
have a lot of
similarities.
Him and Homelander and Butcher have a lot of similarities in that they really only care mostly for themselves. They have their moments where you can see they have a little soul here and there.
Yeah.
But then it'll come right back to what I want.
Butcher was probably a kind-hearted person whose dad, he learned that had a real tough upbringing from his dad. You're right, they do have a lot in common. He was raised by an abusive father, but he had more of a protective mentality over his little brother that you learned about.
what Butcher's wife was trying to do, that it was upbringing, because you can see, you had a brief moment where you could see where Homelander could, when Ryan was, when he needed Ryan's help,
Yeah.
actually when Ryan needed his help, you could see him have a heart, and that he could have learned a different way.
Yeah. She probably could tell that Butcher that her son Butcher's wife could tell that her son was just like Butcher, that if unless you raise him the right way or you steer him in the right direction, he'll easily probably be just like Homelander. Butcher probably, but because Butcher had a good wife, I guess he got out of that abusive relationship. He grew up. He met the right woman, and until that was taken away from
But
him.
his only soft spot is really her.
Yeah. But when he was growing up, his soft spot was his brother.
brother.
And then Jack Quaid's character, he became a figure to that, and I guess that was lucky that came along in his life in season 1 when it did, because he needed that. If his wife wasn't going to be around, that's why. Now we realize, now we understand why he puts up with Jack Quaid's. I still think she killed her girlfriend, but they didn't show that, did they?
No, and then she did throw in the line at the end.
That she left.
No, well, she told him, you're going to leave me and my girlfriend alone. You're going to leave Ryan alone. You're going to leave everybody alone, or I'm going to put this tape out there.
Yeah.
So she included the girlfriend in her threat.
I think she's. I'm telling you. I think she snapped. I think she's talking about her girlfriend in the present tense because she's still in love with her corpse that she has stuffed in the freezer in that apartment. Let me talk about Deep real quick, because I'm saying what was when he was in his rehabilitation with the church. I thought the soda thing was gonna be bigger than what it was. It just turned out to be like nothing. What was that soda called again?
Fresca. The blogs said it was nothing. That according to
they just like
their
Fresca?
research, they just thought it was funny.
They just
bringing it up, that it wasn't meant to be anything.
It should have been something. It's just so, because that line "fuck Fresca," I thought that was gonna come back. So I thought they were putting something in there.
Some people really felt like it was a joke, but it was in a reference to a cult from way back where they would say drinking the Kool-Aid.
Probably it probably was more of a reference.
This is your Kool-Aid.
Yeah, because that product placement for Fresco was very odd. It threw everything off. Frenchy, what's his name? Frenchy. Frenchy and Kiniko. They I liked them a lot better too. After what she went through with her brother and her finally.
Well, he finally learned that he had to actually leave her alone
to get her to open up.
Yeah, he was pushing so hard with good intentions that she just needed to be left alone for a minute.
And then she came.
Lamplighter.
Lamplighter, yeah. Okay, so Sean Ashmore playing Lamplighter when he was finally helping everybody in the end, and that the scene with the prison break or whatever, where all the people with superpowers broke out, and that one prisoner that he was very afraid of, and we thought that she was the one going around exploding people's heads. Because I was,
which means she's still
out there. So she hitchhikes and she just disappears. But you pointed it out. You were like, no, her power seems to be that she crushes stuff.
She can.
But I thought maybe it was the reverse. I thought she could do either. It just made sense that it was probably her. But then when they revealed that it wasn't her, and it turned out to be was she a senator or congresswoman or something like that? Congresswoman Victoria Newman. It turned out that it was her. Then it totally made sense. I'm like, of course, that makes even more sense. And then when that was revealed in the end, I remember saying to you that it seemed like this season was trying to show you, like season 1 was showing you the evils of what corporations and corruption. This one was getting more political, like the far right, kind of being evil, neo-Nazism and stuff like that. It seemed like they were trying to dig at stuff like that, or how that type of racism can what do they say? It doesn't. You can't destroy it. It just hides. How it can kind of infiltrate and things like that. It seemed like they were making fun of the far right and that. And then when the reveal that Claudia was the person blowing people's heads up, watch season 3. Now they're gonna go back. Now they're gonna show an evil far left. Like she's gonna think that her left agenda, her liberal agenda is the right agenda, but the extremes that she goes to, and I'm saying I don't care what side you're on, left or right, but when you're that far left or that far right, and you're willing to do whatever it takes to push your agenda, that's when it becomes evil, and I think that's what they're gonna do for season 3. That's just my theory.
Season 3's got to at least have a little bit of Ryan growing up.
The
son.
boy, yeah.
Because we clearly know
Well, he knows
he
how to
had
say
more
it.
power than his father, for sure.
Every time he tried to
Backwards.
protect his mom, it came out, and unfortunately, it killed his mom. But so let's go down to that. Then that's how we took out Stormfront. And you said you looked up what she was actually saying, and John, because I could tell I was thinking in my head that she was talking. She must have been thinking about her kids and her husband. And you looked up the translation, which I know a lot of you probably by now have already looked up. You said that she was
She
talking
was
about
reliving a scene,
a memory or something.
a memory when her daughter was a very small child, a very happy memory by a river, and seeing her daughter eat an apple for the first time. And
And there were no minorities anywhere. It was such a beautiful day.
you
Season
didn't
3,
even mention the girl fight.
which was the best part of the season. The girl, it happened in a cooler way. Everybody always compares it, I guess, to what happened in Endgame when all the girls got together and whatnot. They made it kind of seem cheesy and but
No, this was like street alley.
this was like
A brawl.
this was like after the club, like the fight started in the club and
It's like, I
it
got
fell
your
out.
back. Oh, no, wait, no, we're all going to jump in. We're not.
But it made sense because all the girls in that situation all had superpowers and all the guys did not. So the
They're all
guys
just
were like
standing there like
not even like that. They didn't. It in that situation it made sense because there were no male. It just happened to be no male supers in the situation. So yeah, hell yeah, stay back, let them handle it. And then and like, I forgot to also mention how funny A Train was. He wasn't as relevant as he was in the first season, but then but towards the end, he made it. He do you think he redeemed himself, or do you think he
eh,
just squared it with?
it was just a squaring, because it wasn't that he was necessarily trying to do something good.
He
It
was
was
just trying
just
to
he
get what's her
knew
name
that
out.
it was ensure that he could get back
Yeah,
into
we were
Seven,
we were all screwed if Stormfront
and that she was
does.
the only way that he could get back in. So
Yeah, yeah, she was gonna
take her
screw
out.
everything up, and then so if she's out of the way, he can just get back in. But he's gonna be a problem moving forward. I was like, no, we're not even. Like he liquefied his what's his name's girlfriend, covered it up, got away with it, and then if anything, A Train still owes him.
But
He saved
but
A Train's life.
he was making that reference to Starlight.
Yeah.
He was even Steven with her because he ratted her
Yeah.
out as the mole,
But not with
but not with Huey.
not with Huey. No, Huey. No. Huey still owes you. You no, yeah. I think there's some payback that still needs to happen for Huey. So I'm looking forward to see what's going to go on now that Starlight is back in the set. So the original crew is back together. I guess we're going to ignore the whole heart condition now, or maybe it'll come up again later with A Train. But the Deep is not back in.
No.
See, when are we going to forgive the Deep? They need to. I don't know. I don't know why I'm starting to feel sorry for that guy. I think they're gonna ever let him back into the
Well,
set.
I don't know that they ever really wanted the Deep back. Period.
Mhm.
It was a negotiation. He
With
said,
the
"I
Deep-
would take one. Can't take A Train because
that's-
he's black and Stormfront. That's an issue."
But with
So fine, I'll take the
Stormfront
Deep.
dead now, isn't it still 6 again? That's home. That's what Homelander, Black Noir, Maeve.
It is. There is a hole, but
Yeah.
as
So there's going to be
the cult leader
you
stated,
can't have
you can't one
one is forgiveness, two is
is
weakness.
weakness. So he's not going to let them both back in. They'll just have to find
They're gonna
a
of
replacement.
course there's gonna be a new member of the Seven next season. So I guess we'll find out when it comes out. So they haven't started filming on it yet. They're gonna let us know when that's gonna start happening, but hopefully sometime next year we'll get. The season finale was the best episode I think out
Which
of
is
both season 1 and season 2.
Twice that Maeve saved the day
At the last minute.
because she saved Starlight from Laplader.
I feel like Maeve snapped, and I feel like she's gonna be a problem in the future. I don't know why. I don't know why. I don't trust Maeve right now. I don't know. Something's up with her. I think she murdered her girlfriend. Let me know what you guys think about that. And I guess we'll just wait until season 3. Overall, I liked it. I thought it was great. I think it probably was better than season 1. And I guess we'll talk about it a little bit later. Let me know what you guys think.
If you like what you saw, make sure to subscribe to the channel and please drop a like on this video. It really does help us. Also, don't forget you can turn on notifications so you don't miss a single review, react, why is that trending, or we got your mail.